Hi, my name is Ashley O'Neill, and I'm the Curriculum Coordinator at Provost Academy. With this video, you will be receiving the Student Progress Report for the recent test administration of the MAP test. The MAP test is an adaptive test that is used to measure students' current skill level in mathematics, reading, and language usage. I wanted to make sure that you know how to interpret these test results. When you look at your score report, you will see 1, 2, or 3 sections similar to this one. If you did not take one or more of the subtests, you will not see the results for that section. You will notice the term RIT score when looking at these test results. The RIT score is the unit of measurement that measures student performance based on the difficulty of the test questions. I will break down this image into 3 main areas and discuss them further. In this section, you will see the student's RIT score, in blue, compared to the average RIT score for all of the students at Provost Academy in that same grade level, that's in orange, and the average RIT score for all students in the same grade level within the norm reference group, in yellow. The norm reference group consists of millions of students whose data was compiled by NWEA, the company who created the MAP test. Students who are in 12th grade will not have a norm grade level bar, as the norm reference information only includes students up to grade 11. Students in grades 9 and 10 will also have a student RIT projection. This is the goal RIT score that you should shoot for when taking the test again in the spring. Students in 11th and 12th grade will not have a student RIT projection, but that does not mean that you will not be expected to take the test in the spring. This student scored an average 242 RIT score. The other students at Provost Academy in his same grade scored an average of 228, and the students in the norm reference group scored 221. So this sample student outperformed the average student in his grade and the average student in the norm reference group. His goal in the spring should be to increase from a 242 RIT score to 244. Below the graph, you'll see a breakdown of the various topics inside that subtest. The Student Progress Report will compare the student's progress to other students within his or her same grade to determine where the student falls in relationship to the other students. In the reading subtest, you will also have a Lexile reading level range. This measurement helps students choose reading materials at the correct level to ensure success and allows students and parents to know if the student is reading at the level needed for that specific grade. You can compare the Lexile reading level from your score report to the chart that will also be included in your email. For this student, he is considered to be performing high for the meaning and context of literary text, high average for the meaning and context of informational text, high for the language, craft, and structure of both literary and informational text, and high for vocabulary. He also has a Lexile range of 1257 to 1407. In 10th grade, which is this student's grade level, students in the 25th to 75th percentile have a Lexile level of 905 to 1195. So this student is outperforming many of the students in the reading level for his grade. Finally, you will see the data table. The percentile range compares the student to the peers in his same grade level. In this case, a RIT score of 242 for a student in 10th grade is in the 90th percentile. That means that 90% of the students scored lower than him, while 10% of the students scored as well as or better than him. The numbers on either side indicate that the RIT score and the subsequent percentile range are based on a number that cannot be considered absolute, so it includes the standard error on each side of the RIT score and the percentile range. It's also important to note that the grade does not indicate the number of years that the student has been in high school, but it reflects the number of credits that student has earned towards graduation. If you have a question about the grade level that's reflected on your student progress report, please make sure to talk to your advisor about your grade level. It's also important to note that this is just one data point. If you don't feel like your score report reflects your ability, see if you can come up with reasons that there might have been a discrepancy. Perhaps you took the test too quickly, or took the test too late at night, or weren't feeling well, or simply didn't think it was important and didn't do your best. It's important to investigate for yourself why your score didn't match up to the way that you think that you should have been able to score. You'll be taking this test again in the spring. At that time, you'll be able to see how you grew from the fall to the spring, given the same test. It's important to do your best, so that way you and your teachers can know how you have grown and how to help you in the future. If you have any questions at this point, talk to your math teacher if it's about your math score, your English teacher if it's about your English score, your advisor if it's about the score report in general, or for any of your questions, contact me. Again, my name is Mrs. Ashley O'Neill. My number is 864-517-7662, and my email address is ashley.o'neill@sc.provostacademy.com. If you're going to email me, please note that my name is spelled a little different, so look at the screen here to see how to spell my name for my email address. If you have any questions, I look forward to hearing from you. Otherwise, we'll see you at the MAP test again in the spring. Thank you.